Good afternoon. I'm Jeffrey Gurian, leader of the Gurian Angels. This is my beret. I don't actually wear it for obvious reasons. Before we begin, I have a prepared statement. First of all, this is being filmed for house purposes. And we have certain rules today. Today's press conference is not a chance for gotcha questions. They are here exclusively to discuss their new off-Broadway show at the Lyceum Theatre. No questions about how much time Gil spends looking into pet store windows. No questions about when George had that vitamin caught in his throat. And do not ask them what they think a podcast is, as they think it is a type of car. I will be here with these two amazingly gorgeous, simply glamorous Gurian Angels to keep order. So please keep that in mind. And with that, please help me welcome Gil Faizon and George St. Geegland.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you. Hello to the wonderful
how are you?
conference. How are we today?
Thank you to the Gurian Angels for providing security for this event. We appreciate it, Jeffrey. You guys, among the vigilante groups, you are the worst at standing up straight on the moving subway.
That's right. We're so thrilled to be here. For those of you who don't know, we are, of course, I am charmed, I'm sure, Gil Faizon.
And I am George St. Geegland. Get that down, St. Geegland. We have two bachelors who live on the Upper West Side of Manhattan.
That's right. We live all the way. We used to live at 74th and Columbus, and then we moved all the way downtown to 73rd in Amsterdam.
Some of our accolades: we are recipients of a 1997 restraining order, keeping us 100 feet at all times from America's greatest actor, Mr. Alan Alda, baby.
That's right. That's right. Alan Alda, AA, beep, beep.
Get off my property.
We are the co-authors of the weekly newsletter about Alan Alda called Alda News That's Fit to Print.
Let's take a couple of these photos, get a couple of staged ones before we get to the questions. We'll start from here.
Paparazzi wants to get these pictures. He's got your photos.
Let me get my eyes closed.
Okay. Yeah. And then, there, fine. Eyes closed over there. And then, how about a phone? How about and then when you're getting angry, I'll protect you.
You want to do a fake? Yeah, I'll get angry.
Yeah, no, okay, ready? Ooh, I can feel your heart murmur.
It's 1 and 2 now.
Yes.
It's such a big heart murmur. With those out of the way, look, we want to open this up. This is a huge event, and this is an important day for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to know your questions, so please, feel free.
Right here.
Hello, gentlemen. Brad Blank is my name.
Hello, Brad. Oh,
Hello.
hello. I'm Gil Faizon.
Do you feel you're revolutionising Broadway?
Ooh, are you Australian?
Yes, sir.
Are you from an Australian outlet of some sort?
No, local here.
Local here to what?
Shouldn't you be asking your questions backwards?
Yeah.
And that's always a good thing, and we take that, you should always make fun of foreigners. It's a great bonding mechanism.
We are, sure, even from off-Broadway. We are revolutionizing Broadway.
This is true. We love being here at the Lyceum Theatre. You know, people see us here and they think they're going to see some experimental play.
Sure.
You know, where you think you're going to see a play about two siblings who just can't wait to jump into bed together.
Or you think you're going to see one of these one-man shows from some, hipster comedian with a girl name like Zach.
But
that's us.
But that's us, baby. Like, we're the people who go to Broadway shows. At least in our case, we go to the second half of Broadway shows. We sneak in and we bring out our own sippy cup of Diet Coke.
Yes.
Can you discuss your theatrical backgrounds a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. Chocolate, sure. Gil, do you want to go first? I mean, this is the great actor. We have kind of a Coen brothers relationship, except we're even less approachable. You are the actor producer.
Yeah, I am. You know, you look at me, I was like, you gotta put that guy on camera.
That's a face for camera.
Yeah, you know, as an actor, I've done so many different things. You probably know me from my turn on Sex and the City, where I played a bowl of soup. I would like to say I'm your muse.
Of course.
And
I write for him. You know, as soon as I first saw him at the Duplex as a barker, I knew this guy had such talent. I began writing for him. We wrote our first play that we ended up starring in together many years ago.
It's true.
This is True Upper West.
Mm-hmm.
It was a line-by-line rip-off of St. Shepard's True West.
It's true.
Except it was on the Upper West Side. I want to make that clear. That was the twist. Other questions?
You know, first I would say, luckily, we've already got a crippling and lifelong addiction to cocaine.
Yes, we should know we are older men who still use cocaine recreationally. I see you're all getting your pads. Make sure you get this down. We still use small kibbuntz of cocaine to get through the day.
And that is a C-U-H-C-A-I-N-E, baby. Cocaine.
Spell it right. Snort it with a little gold spoon.
And, you know, but we get it. We understand what's happening around the world of culture. You know, for example, we will find out who Amy Schumer is in 2 years' time.
2 years' time.
We
So
don't
no
understand.
actual humans involved.
We don't understand how the pub works. We invested thousands of dollars in tickets, then we put them on StubHub, and now we're bidding on them. And so it's a vicious cycle that we're in right now.
We pooched the prices so high that only we can afford them now.
And the great thing about StubHub is the artists don't get paid.
It's nice.
It's a great system where
It's a nice, unregulated
system where the audience pays a lot more money than they ever should, and the artist sees none of it. And so everybody wins.
Maybe if we gave him like a gun and he could keep it trained on us, he would do it.
Yeah, well, as liberal as we are, we do believe everyone should be carrying at all times.
Sure. We have a tote bag from WNYC that has umbrella, a straw for some reason, and then a loaded 38.
And
So many pens have burst in that bag. The bottom is so blue.
it's so blue. It's bluer than Iraq. And obviously, you know, if you want dirty comedy, Jeffrey Gurian's Filthy Funny book is available everywhere that Jeffrey's books are sold.
Oh, he's the gangster. Other questions? Australia.
Another question.
Australia, by the way, is the Las Vegas of Ireland.
But we are political, and I will forever be political. I'm personally a major force in the Occupy Walgreens movement. I'm just sick of the 1%. You know what I mean? I like whole milk.
Look at that.
It's one of our famous terms. For example, we got our show and fully funded by the Cherry Lane Lesbian Playwriting Initiative.
We sent in an application with a photo, and they thought we were lesbians, and the rest is history.
Or should we say, history. But it's such an exciting time for Broadway. It really is.
I mean, there's Hamilton, and then no other examples.
Also, I don't know if this is, you know, what happens in the show. We don't want to give too much away that happens in the show, but, you know, it's a play about losing our apartment, rent-controlled apartment in New York. The times in New York are changing. It's more complicated for men like us to live in the city. You know, it's based on real life. You know, we paid $75 a month for the last 40 years, and we're going to lose our apartment. They want us to pay $4,000 a month.
Which is ridiculous for a measly 3-bedroom with office on 73rd Street.
With molding, fireplace, doorman, and it's insane. But and we hope that that's not a spoiler alert.
One last question. Let's take one last
One last question, and then 4 or 5 more after that.
I
You
feel like
seem hungry.
Yeah,
I feel like it's probably a little hungry.
we have something for our dear Australian friends?
You know, and even though it's going to him, it's really for all of
It's
you
for
guys.
all of you.
Oh, look at this
thank you,
Italian.
Ashley.
Wait, this is wonderful. We brought a sandwich for you. Come on up
We
here.
know, come up here. We know you've been working so
Come on,
hard.
Kangaroo Jack. Come on up here, huh? Watch out, Jerry
Come on,
O'Connell and
Goofy.
Anthony Anderson are right around the corner.
This is, oh, it has a crown.
Oh, you must be the king of journalists.
Yes, thank you.
Or are you the king of schmucks?
Ah!
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Say it. Say it.
That is?
Oh, this motherfucker.
They got a different expression.
Jeffrey, you want to tell him what he's supposed to say?
I think you should refuse to be frank.
Oh, boy.
Jeffrey, you're our only friend.
You cannot be frank if you refuse to be frank. I have a question.
Yes, Jeffrey, go ahead.
Jeffrey, okay. As we're wrapping up, yes.
Yes.
Why do you feel that you need security?
This is great. We've got a lot of enemies, Jeffrey, and I think you know that. Jeffrey, by the way, and this is not a joke, Jeffrey Gurian, while a comedian and head of the Gurian Angels, also was Curtis Leeway from the Guardian Angels. Jeffrey was his dentist.
We found that out backstage
This is not a joke.
a few minutes ago.
Right before we started filming, that Jeffrey Gurian was Curtis Leeway's dentist.
New York's Forrest Gump has somehow met fucking everybody and is Curtis Leeway's dentist.
So,
Because he used to chip a lot of teeth banging a megaphone against them. So thank you all.
thank you so much. Thank you to Jeffrey and the
Jeffrey Gurian.
Thank you for being the press. Thank you for being the press.
Thank you, and we really want positive reviews.
Yes, we should mention that. We want
Please.
positive reviews.
Please.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. We look forward to your reviews. Hey guys, thanks for watching Comedy Matters TV. To check out some of our other videos, click on the boxes on either side of me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Not just for me, but for my parents.